Hello, my name is Sunday Udofia. I'm here to present a topic on brain development. I'm going to let us understand that brain development is the most important part of human body that's developed right from when we were in our mother's womb. Sometimes it plays a key role on how our behavior shapes like or how rational are we. Have you ever wondered when you come back from work, your child refused to greet you and still concentrate on what he or she was doing, like playing? Maybe when you call the name, "Hey John," just smile and look at you. The human brain is the most vital part of the human body and is very crucial in childhood development. When brain development takes place, it will establish network with all other parts of the brain and initiate growth in human. There are several functions that brain helps us um, to carry out certain tasks in our various homes. For example, we will say in terms of thoughts and decisions, brain actually help us. It also helps us to retain memories. It gives us that ability for us to feel emotions and it helps us to perceive our environment, to perceive certain actions that is put on by several people, and perception of various sensations, including pain, happiness, and joy, how you express your thoughts, and a kind of behavior such as automatic behavior when you are breathing and your heart rate, your sleeps, and temperature control, and regulation on organs. Maybe for example you want to sneeze, and maybe for example you want to spite saliva, and maybe another one is the speech, the tone, the way you keep your voice as I'm talking, and maybe shaking my head. There's a way you want to act, and it is brain that will help you to regulate that and help you to do that. Maybe there's something that happened all of a sudden and you want to run, maybe flight response or fight response. All those things are being helped by the action of brain. Now, um, there are five different parts of brain and subparts that are up to 24, according to the book called Bega that I read 2020. I want to start with cerebrum. Cerebrum help us to interpret sight, sounds, and touch. It also regulates emotion, reasoning, and how you learn. For example, when students are in school, and you look at them, maybe you give them a mental quiz and just tell them, what's the president of your country, what's the name of the governor, how many states do we have in Nigeria or in the United States. You see them trying to wrap brain, trying to recover, trying to remember something. The part of brain that help them to actualize that is cerebrum. And we go to cerebellum as another part. It helps maintain balance and posture, coordination, and fine motor skills. You can imagine as your child would just see you immediately as you come back from work and run to you, "Hey dad, how was your day? How was work today?" Jumping up and down. That is cerebellum that helps them to coordinate that. And we also have brainstem that's like seems a kind of support to the brain. The brainstem regulates many automatic body functions that you don't consciously control this function, like your heart rate, your breathing, sleep, and wake up cycles. It's very marvelous that we sleep and wake up and we still reason and remember what happened yesterday. But most times I always tell people, this one is you sleep and you cannot remember exact time that you actually close your eyes and zoom off dreaming. So brain help us to be able to understand the psychology of human being. The brain in little children cannot attain maturity until the child gets to mid 20s. So it is important that we observe children the way they grow. We don't need to be a scientist for us to be able to understand how brain works. It is important that we know how our children tends to behave. For example, a 2-year old, a 5-year old might not be rational as us as human being, sorry, as an adult being, but the little children's reason according to their own brain development. For example, you will see a child, a teenager that is always afraid of boys. Let me say, if she's a girl afraid of boys, and the boys might wonder so much on how their looks like. Is it muscular or they tend to be obese and all that at teenage? They will eventually run and be lonely. Some of them might not want to tell you, but what you need to say as a parent is you need to help them understand that That is their nature, that as time goes on they can build on their own and become what they want to become. So it's important to take into consideration that brain really shapes our being as human and help us to become rationalized. Thank you.